You know that feeling. You're in a discussion. You state a fact backed by data, experience, or logic, but no one acts on it. Then, 5 minutes later, someone else says the same thing, and the room agrees instantly. It's not about what you said. It's about whether you were heard as an authority. This is the authority gap, the invisible distance between your competence and how others perceive your right to influence. Welcome to Strategience, the unseen logic behind power, choice, and human behavior. Today, we're talking about why qualified people get ignored and how to close the gap without becoming someone you're not. Let me tell you about Dr. Arjun Patel. Arjun was a senior ER physician in Chicago, calm under pressure, saved lives daily. But during hospital strategy meetings, his safety recommendations were consistently dismissed. Until one day, a junior administrator, a former marketing executive with no medical background, suggested the exact same protocol. The committee approved it on the spot. Arjun wasn't angry, he was curious. So he started observing. He noticed, when he spoke, he led with data. Based on 2023 CDC guidelines and our incident rates, we should. The administrator said, "This will prevent avoidable deaths. Let's do it." Same outcome, different framing. He wasn't wrong. He was miscalibrated. Because authority isn't just about expertise. It's about perceived social permission to decide. A landmark 2023 study from MIT's Human Dynamics Lab analyzed over 500 workplace decisions across tech, healthcare, and finance. They found that people with high technical skill were 3x more likely to be ignored if they used explanatory language instead of declarative framing. In other words, saying "we should do X because" signals you're seeking approval. Saying "we're doing X" signals you're already in the decision seat. It's not fair, but it's human. Our brains evolved to follow those who act with decisional certainty, not those who invite debate on settled matters. Now, this doesn't mean you should start barking orders. It means you must calibrate your communication to your role. If you're the expert, your job isn't to explain, it's to state the necessary action. So, how do you close the authority gap authentically? The authority calibration framework. 1. Lead with outcome, not justification. Instead of, "I think we should delay the launch because of user feedback," say, "We're delaying the launch to protect user trust. New date, Thursday." 2. Own the we. High authority people speak from the group, not to it. "We can't afford this risk. We've already seen this fail. We move forward when it's safe." 3. Stop offering options when there are none. If a decision is non-negotiable, safety, ethics, core standards, don't frame it as a choice. Say what will happen, not what could. This isn't arrogance, it's responsibility. Because when you're the most qualified person in the room, the world needs you to act like it. Not to dominate, but to prevent harm, waste, or missed opportunity by being heard the first time. You don't need a title to do this. You need clarity and the courage to speak like someone who belongs in the decision seat. Because your knowledge already put you there. If you've ever been the smartest person in the room, and still felt invisible, this is your reset. If this resonated, you'll want to watch our next episode. Strategience, how to enter a room and reset the power balance. In it, we reveal the 3-second ritual used by diplomats and first responders to shift social energy before saying a word. Because the world needs your insight. Make sure it's heard. This is Strategience, where strategy meets essence. And understanding becomes advantage,